Ladies and gentlemen, now in today's video we're going to be taking the 5-star version of Human Torch up to rank 4 and having a bit of a play around with a full Fantastic Four team synergy. Now if this video today as well can smash out 1,500 likes, then we've already got Thing at 6-star rank 2, and we've already got Mr. Fantastic at rank 4 as well, but we'll also take up 5-star Invisible Woman to rank 4 with my last science gem and do a gameplay video on her with a full Fantastic Four team synergy. So if you want to see that, man, smash that like button, that'd be greatly appreciated. But I'm very excited for today's Human Torch rank up just because you know, I'm in an alliance with Lagacy. I watch his live streams sometime, and I've seen some pretty good stuff from Human Torch, and Lagacy, you know, has not stopped talking about Human Torch for about 6 months now. So I'm excited, man. I'm excited for today's gameplay. Like, I've always really enjoyed Human Torch when we've done some gameplay videos on this man. So I'm very curious to see how he performs at rank 4, especially with the full synergy of the Fantastic Four, because he gains like a little bit more incinerate duration from the full synergy, but also like lots of little stuff across all the different synergies as well. So I think we're going to start off in Story Quest and go into a little bit of Act 5 just for a bit of a warm-up here, because there are some good Mystic fights that we can tackle on this one, but again, looking at the full synergy, so the benefit is Incinerate and Nova Flame duration is increased by 30%. So that actually has like a really good synergy, because one thing Human Torch is really good at, like even without the synergy, man, is like reversing healing, but I imagine like with the synergy as well, it just allows you to stack up even more Incinerates, which is probably going to make like Nova Flame easier to get to as well. So yeah, hopefully it's going to be quite good, and we also have She-Hulk for like additional power sting, so we're going to have a lot of power sting today. So yeah, I'm curious to see how this goes. But we've got some annoying fights here. Is Dormammu going to be the worst, man? Let's try him without the pre-fight ability. Let's save that for maybe Magic. You know, it's only the first fight here, so let's see how we get on. Let's go for a medium, light, medium. Maybe we should have gone for heavy. Look at that, mate. Oh my goodness. Absolutely shredding the Dormammu. Right, let's go for a special 2 here. Right. We've got so much power sting that if he does go for a special, he's just dead. But that was a really good Dormammu fight. 28 hits. Not bad at all, considering, what's that, about 80,000, 90,000 health Dormammu. Effective, boys. Certainly effective. Well, let's have a look at the Mordo matchup next. This one can always be a little bit annoying if the RNG doesn't go quite how you want it to. And also, Mordo, we do need to bang out some heavy attacks, but I guess that gives him plenty of time to get into our block and generate us some charges. Come on, mate. Right, I think we had to go for that play there. And I think if we go for a full combo straight into special 2, that's probably it done, right? There we go. That was really nice, man. Dude, these have been some smooth matchups so far, and we haven't used the pre-fight ability yet, which is where Human Torch gets some additional smites from. I think considering the next matchup, we don't have a Mystic, so it's a lot harder to you know, generate Smolder and thus increase temperature. Let's go for the pre-fight on Nebula and see what we can do here. Go for a parry, charge up that heavy. Wonderful, we're at max temperature now. I think that's the way that we ideally want to start most fights. Because the more temperature, the more duration on Incinerates and Nova Flame stuff. Look at that, man, that's a lethal power sting. Go for a special 2. Loads of friggin' stacks of power sting there, boys. And we just need her to use a special or just stand there and die. Works as well. 26, boys. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. And let's go for this this cheeky little Magic matchup here as well, I reckon. Let's see what we can do. I think, should we continue? I'm kind of curious to see how he does against some of the later fights as well. I think there are some really good paths toward the end of this one. So I'm having a really good run in here so far, man. It's working out decently. Or I should have maybe gone immediately for a heavy. Oh, no, that worked out quite well as well. Okay, sick. Right, can we reverse some limbo regeneration? Oh my goodness, that was big. Right, that should be good. There we go, magic's down. We took a little bit of damage there. Again, not really, he can work for a magic matchup, but you still have to contend with that. That's super fun limbo damage. But hey, like, once this man gets going, that fight is going to be down very quickly. Let's move over to the left-hand side. These are all like matchups where you can siphon like some form of energy or get smolder charges. Especially, I think the Doctor Strange matchup is one that's particularly good for Human Torch because it's a Mystic and also energy basics. So it should work out quite nicely. Right, cheeky little double medium. Let's go for heavy there. But if anybody does have any Human Torch tips, probably Legacy in the comments section, that we have missed out of today's video, please do let me know about it. I'm curious to see if there's anything we might be missing, or just pro tips on how to play the champion, because again, I'm a little bit of a Torch novice. But there we go, Power Sting, sort out that Juggernaut very quickly, man. This has been a blitz of a run so far. He is in the right matchup. He's just so fun to play. Definitely one of the ultimate Mystic Slayers, if not the ultimate Mystic Slayer of the game. There we go, immediately to our wonderful 20 Smolder. 20 Smolder, 20 Temperature. That's it. I know the resources. Okay, so it doesn't look like you get double Smolder in this matchup. Just single for Doctor Strange being a Mystic. Right, let's go 3 combo, straight into another 3 combo. There we go, that man's down, mate. Absolutely ruined there. Whew, okay, right, we got Cable to go next. Cable, I imagine the old special one on this boy. It's going to be a great time. If we can block this, we're going to gain, like, a lot of additional Smolder charges. Just wanted to top them up a little bit, because I know we are going to have to take some hits on this fight, and also Punisher. So I don't think we need the full heal, but let's get that just so we can get up there a little bit more. Should have probably immediately gone for a heavy then. This one should do it as well. Right, just make sure we get that Bane transferred. Are we going to end up taking a special one? I don't think so. This matchup's pretty much over. Yeah. Dude, that loop of just like getting to the special 2 and then the fight's just done, mate. It's just done. There's such like a nice stun on that there's a lot of duration where just, you know, you can get in plenty of hits. You got all the incinerate damage ticking. You just having a laugh there, man. It's a proper good time, but let's go for this final Punisher and see if we can get this man down. Hopefully, you know, we relatively often get this dude down with rank 3 champions. Oh, but hang on, we do have the pre-fight ability here, so we can activate this. It's rekindled from our awakened ability. Got a couple of good uses there. Come on, man. Oh, I thought that would give us lots of Smolder. Ah, well. Gutted, lads. Gutted. Come on, mate. Eat those power stings, son. Let's go. Oh, no. We've lost most of our temperature. It's alright though, another combo, straight into special 1, and that man is down. So that was a really clean run of that quest for Human Torch. Damn, did really well. I don't think throughout that path, that was a pretty ideal path in all fairness to Torch, man. He had some really good matchups there. But just showcases, like, there are a lot of fights out there where Human Torch has a really solid level of value. So now we've had, you know, a nice little warm-up. I want to jump in at the deep end with Ultron's Assault, Variant 1, Chapter 3. So we're going to go to the left-hand side and see if this man can deal with Electro and also Korg on a 15% buffet note. So we're going to save the pre-fight ability if we can get through Electro for Korg, because I forgot whether or not he takes damage back from Electro. I'm really hoping he doesn't. But we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. But there's also the Fisticuffs node here, which is tremendously annoying, just because we can't activate any buffs for a while. So we need to get the intercept here. Unfortunately, he is taking the damage back from Electro. However, I think we can still get through this matchup. Right, come on, mate. Oh, bro, that buffet was killer. That's a really good reversal on the buffet there. You know, we still took the damage back, so it was a bit of a painful fight overall, but he got the job done, man, and sometimes that's exactly what you need. And this variant, it isn't known for giving anybody an easy time at all. So that was an alright matchup against Electro. I imagine this dude's gonna get absolutely wrecked on Korg. But you know what, boys? We're gonna send it all the way. We're gonna give him like a full heal up here. Let's also go for that pre-fight ability as well, and just see if we can get this matchup done. This one is ambitious, man. This is arguably the hardest fight of all variant 1, 100% for a lot of players. Oh, does he doesn't take damage back from the rock shield expiring. Oh, that's sick. Right, so let's fire this off. And then cheeky double medium. Bro, what? He made this fight mad easy. That is honestly like a joke. That was mad. That fight was so difficult for me the first time I did it. Oh, wow. Okay. I don't know if I just forgot about that interaction. I just didn't know he was that good for fighting Korgs, man. That was crazy. Well, I've been very, very pleasantly surprised, but let's continue down a bit. I think we got some interesting potential matchups in store, but that was one of the best Korg fights I've ever seen. That was so good. So yeah, this guy's a beast, man. Really, really good for variant 1. These are again some of the most annoying and difficult fights. Alright, let's just go for a standard combo here. Not too much we can do, eh? I think this one is Black Panther in terms of his animations. Oh, yes! What got him so... Oh, yeah, it was the friggin' the buffet. We got, like, a buff from the special, too. Just nuked him there. Dude, that was sick. That was a really, really good matchup as well. Let's go for a Mega Red. I'm having way too much fun. Okay, I can see it now, Legacy. I can see it. It's all lining up, man. The Human Torch love is definitely real today. This man is pulling some heavy weight. actually start to build up the old temperature there. And I want to get parry. Maybe should have gone in for a few hits there. Let's go double medium, straight into heavy. Yeah, boy! Let's get this man down. Buffet and Mega Red didn't even stand a chance there. He's so good for this buffet path. So now we've seen some really cool uses for Human Torch in Variant 1. I also want to try out a couple of matchups in Variant 2 as well. So I think if we go into this chapter, this is the one with the Mephisto and Mr. Sinister. So Mephisto, something that is very important when fighting Mephisto, you need to activate your pre-fight ability, because he's naturally immune to Incinerate, but he's not immune to the, what is it, the Nova Flame one. So you've got to make sure, if you want to fight Mephisto properly, use that pre-fight ability. The more you know, lads. But let's go for it. So in this variant, we can only really spam heavy attacks, but that should still be plenty to get this man down. Because look at that. Look at our friggin' Smolder. It just goes up so quickly in a Mephisto matchup. You want to charge it as long as you can to try and stay next to him for as long as possible. But look at that, mate. 47 stacks, lads. We're absolutely having a laugh here. 57. So reducing that regeneration by a crazy amount. Oh, but look at that. This fight's friggin' over, man. There we go, 1 special 2. Sorted, mate, done. We couldn't even get to the special 3 in that matchup. It was literally so quick. So if you're having trouble with those variant Mephistos, man, Human Torch, he's a good one to bring in. Even though he's not an XL champion, the heavy spam appears to work an absolute treat. And I think the Mr. Sinister matchup, at least to the best of my memory, a really interesting one for Human Torch, just because on his special 1 he's going to throw all of his debuffs that he's suffering from back at you. However, Human Torch is just going to absorb the Incinerates. Come on, mate. So look at that, we immediately went up to 8 Smolder. I don't know if it's like safe to chain on the heavy in the corner, but I don't want to try. So it might be safe, man. I've never tried it before though. I want to try and get this match down. Right, let's go. Special 3. And there we go. Mr. Sinister is down. So like in a normal matchup, that's not variant to, you know, you don't have to rely like as much on the parry and heavies, but still, it's really, really good to see him just absolutely slaughter a very, very stacked version of Mr. Sinister. So overall, man, to be honest, I was most impressed by that Korg matchup. The Korg matchup was really, really good. So yeah, I really like Human Torch, man, and I think it's probably about time I rated this man properly. He is probably one of the most deserving characters, I would say, for a God tier promotion, just because he's one of those champions that in the right matchup where there is that mystic, that energy damage, or you want to counter like a miss opponent, for example, he just works so well. He's one of the best counters out there in the right matchup, and I think we're seeing just more and more of the right matchup. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, what do you think about the Human Torch God tier promotion? Let me know in the comments section below, and also 1,500 likes on this video, and we're also going to have a look at Invisible Woman again. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. Please do smash that like button. Take care, and I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic day.